We're recording here. Let me do the thing.
Yeah. This is Brokeback Podcast episode Evil Dead.
Hi, I'm Patrick.
Hi, I'm Baxter.
And
you're listening to Brokeback Podcast. Woo!
Spooky edition.
We have to center this frame again. Slide to the left.
Reverse. I spell Evelina.
Is that a
Got it.
word?
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it a word? Yeah. It's a name.
Oh, you really just disappeared for a second.
I did. I got lost into my eyes. You guys saw my eyebrows are glued down?
Did you all see that I'm wearing black eyeliner? Or not black eyeliner, black eyeshadow.
It looks really cunty.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. I wanted to get spooky because it's another horror movie review. Ew.
This one I'm excited about.
Me too.
I really enjoy this film. I'm going to put up the IMDb.
I just realized something.
Yes, talk to me.
I have all my notes on my phone.
Good.
We're just going to have to go off the dome.
Yeah. Oh, I love that you took notes. We used to do notes for the movies.
Uh-huh. I have all my notes written down.
Look how tatty I am.
All my jokes. Did you say daddy?
How tatty.
Oh, you said
Girl,
daddy. I
it's
was like, not what I would say, but work.
Also, shout out Aiden Zane. We love you, girl.
Yay. Boom. So,
No, I know. We all know.
Sorry.
But I'm looking up because I've been listening to our older ones.
yeah.
And I'm like, we give them nicknames that are not their names. It is so hard to follow. If
The
you are
character
not
names?
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when we did Jennifer's Body, I was referring to her as, well, it was like, oh, that's Amanda Siegfried, Amanda Seyfried.
Uh-huh.
We called her, what's her name in the movie?
I have no idea.
Yeah. We're going to get the names this time.
Yeah,
Like,
I
Evil
know
Dead
everybody's
Rise.
name this time.
Have you seen all the Evil Deads?
No, I've only seen the most recent remake and then the sequel. So I haven't seen the
You're in like the new cinematic universe.
yeah,
Because I feel
and
like
I'm
these two are-
obsessed.
Yeah, they're so good.
I just love the gore.
Well, the OG one is like messy and it's
Yeah.
like
It's
early
like
gore.
comedy.
No, the first one is not. But then it's so campy gore that they took it comedy, and
Gotcha.
then the other ones are comedy.
Gotcha.
I don't like the other ones, but
But the first Evil Dead is good. What's that guy's name? The guy who plays the main guy?
oh fuck, Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. Yeah, he's like super famous. Like there's a
I ate
big.
that.
Yeah, you did. There's
Thank
a
you.
huge Evil Dead following. Like,
Yeah,
that's like a big
Ash.
cult following.
Yeah, for sure. And we like.
Yeah, and Ash versus Evil Dead.
Yeah, that's one of the sequels.
Yeah. But the only ones I've seen are Evil
This-
Dead 2013 or whatever it was.
Which I loved.
So fucking good and
Yeah,
scary.
Scary. This is
Really
not
scary.
one like leave the kids at home.
Yeah, this is not for children.
You know, if you don't like scary, this is. I mean, these movies they're gory, but they're like fucking scary.
Scary. Yeah. It's like demon, I'm gonna fucking kill you, rotten hell.
Yeah,
bitch.
get wrecked.
Yeah.
Get wrecked.
What's it? This one's called Evil Dead Rise.
Rise? Yeah.
Yeah. Evil Dead Rise of the Resistance.
Rise of the Resistance. It's stupid. But so we start off at a cute little, which I love. This was a callback to that one you're talking about. We're in the woods, and then we go the shot is like, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
like a demon running through space.
which is in the first one because then the demon comes at you, but you're from the POV of the demon.
yeah,
But now POV, drone
a drone.
girl.
It's clever.
It's cute, but it comes out, and then we see Miss Gurley sitting, which she looked so kind.
She looked kind of.
She was pissy, but she looked kind, and with those bangs.
You're talking about the girl on the dock, right?
Girl on the dock.
Yeah.
Yeah. And boyfriend, or not her boyfriend, friend's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Comes down.
It's
and
It's a third wheel situation.
third wheel situation. Exactly. Friend was like, "Girl, come on, we're going to the lake."
And she was like, "Oh my god, but your boyfriend's gonna be there. Like, you're gonna spend all your time with him." She's
And
like,
"I
"No, no, no.
won't.
I won't. Come, girl, come."
And then it's very much this.
Me and you not spending any time with Russell.
Exactly. Poor Russell's like, "Oh, patio's coming, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, guess I'll just be side hustle.
Hey, come on." But she's out there and she's pissy, and she's like, "You know what? Fuck this. I'm out of here. I'm gonna go talk to my good Judy."
Yeah,
who's
she's
in the
like,
cabin.
"Your girlfriend is sick in there," and he's like, "What am I supposed to do?"
I want to play with my drone. Also, adults playing with drones. I'm like, girl, grow out.
He was a kid, definitely a high schooler.
No. These are like college kids at minimum.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought they were high schoolers.
How the high schooler, they drive into the cabin by themselves on the weekend? High school?
Could you not do that?
No.
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 It's called, apparently it's college kids.
Definitely not. I thought they were like, and no, because she had her own apartment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're adults.
Okay, work.
But again, like, whatever, I get, like, cinematographers or whatever wanting the drones, pop off.
Yeah, I do
cool.
like a drone shot.
Yeah, they look really sick. You're a grown-ass adult and you're just playing with it? I don't know. Yeah, it's like people who have, like, train sets as adults. I'm like, I get it. I mean, who the fuck are we? Right. We were going to Disneyland, what, like...
Yeah, that's very fair. Yeah, okay.
My bad. Anyway, she goes in and she sees Sis.
She's like, girl, are you good?
And Sis is not good. She's not feeling it. She's a little hungover.
This is definitely me on a Saturday during the day, not speaking to anyone.
100%.
Yeah, she's like wrapped up in a ball.
Yeah, she's not good.
She's
and so Girlie's like,
give me McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's breakfast. And then Girlie with the bangs sits down. We're not going to get these names because they're not as important.
Yeah, and I don't know if they've even said them.
No.
But she starts reading Wuthering Heights.
Is that a real book?
It's a real book.
Love it. Never read a book. But she's reading. And then all of a sudden, Miss Demon, or sorry, we don't know this yet, but friend
starts
pops
showing
right
that
up.
She works for Audible.
Girl, it's
and
me.
It's
me in bed, and then you FaceTime and being like, "You want to go out tonight?" And I'm like, "Yes." And then bailing 20 minutes before we leave.
Which just happened.
Okay. I'm trying to... Oh, she starts reading the book, but she's not looking at the book.
She's giving full...
lip synca.
She's giving lip synca.
Yeah.
I was going to say... what's the fucking audiobook?
Audible.
Yeah, Audible.
Yeah, she's giving Audible.com.
She's giving Audible.com.
Yeah, she said... And then when she started doing that, I was like, thank you. If I was in high school now and I could just...
Yeah, you would have passed...
Catcher in the Rye?
Passed every
no
test.
problem.
Yeah.
Someone's outside my house. But straight up tea. That is so tea.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And
I was on, like, I had to still read the... what was that thing? The cheat... Like, you would read and it was, like, synopsis of the books?
Oh, Cliff Notes.
Cliff Notes. But you still have to read it. Yeah, it's not like 4 chapters, but it's, you know.
There's Alyssa Edwards. She's like, let me get my little Cliff Notes.
Yeah, who's Clef?
And then Miss Girl starts reading the exact same thing she's reading, and Sissy goes,
you know what? We're done reading for tonight. She said, we're done this kind of reading, but I'm still here with your boyfriend, so I'm going to read.
Oh.
Yep.
And then...
I live for this. She pukes up straight up cum.
It was a foul substance.
It looks like it was not just like...
Yeah.
Later on, we see somebody else puke white.
This was glue.
Different. This is different. There's like a viscous to it.
Yeah.
She pukes that up, and she's like... And then Girlie's like, girl, are you okay? And she, demon eyes, rips off her ponytail.
Completely scalps this bitch.
Rips with her hand... Like a zipper. It was gnarly. And then we cut back to boyfriend.
It's you telling someone they need to glue their lace down.
Girl.
You fully snatched them ball.
It's literally any drag queen taking their wig off at the end of the night.
Yeah.
If you glue that shit down, that is not a rip situation.
No.
It is not a Band-Aid. You're taking skin.
Literally.
I don't glue it down.
After she rips her scalp off, the girl was like, oh.
She's like,
God, that felt good.
It's that that tension that Ariana has.
Yeah. Taking the ponytail down finally for the first time.
Yeah, because like she has like brain problems because it's always so tight. Yeah. She's like, oh. Also, all these girls trying to go bald headed, don't do it. PSA, don't go bald unless I had no choice.
Right.
It's the stages of growing it out, unacceptable, and it takes months.
Yeah.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
What about this girl fully scalped, blood running down the head? Just marching out to the dock.
She's like, fuck me, huh?
I can finally get some sun on this.
That's been her issue the whole time.
Yeah.
She goes down to the dock. Boyfriend's there, still playing with the fucking drone.
He's like,
girl, you good?
And then, she's like, no, not at all.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
Call 911.
Yeah, please.
What about this seems good to you?
Yeah. This cannot be right.
And it was not. But then Miss Mama, who had done this scalping.
She's like, I feel better.
And she takes the drone, cuts up her neck.
Yeah, that was insane.
And then falls in the water.
Okay, but good on that drone for being such good quality.
Well, I mean, at least if you are gonna play with adult toys,
Make it a real one.
also adult toys. LOL. At least she took a vibrator. But yeah, get
That was quality.
She takes it into the water. So if I'm the boyfriend, like the boyfriend jumps in the water, I'm doing the same thing.
Right.
Not for girly.
No, he
'cause
wanted to
just
get his
fucked up
product back.
That was probably what,
That
like
was $100.
$500?
Yeah.
$1,000?
I guarantee it was a grand.
Whoa. Yikes. So he's down in the water. I love this. Blood comes up. Girl still scalped, which I think maybe you pass out.
She was like, what about it?
She went rakakatiti
Yeah.
down
She was
to
like,
the
reveal.
dock. Yeah, she was. She was like not. I mean, she was
Full
like
Dracula
ow,
reveal.
Ow, oh. She's like has a little bit of a headache.
Yeah.
She's like, I just need some water.
She started lip syncing to
Heads will roll.
"There Will Be Blood, There Will Be."
Yeah.
And she snatches her wig. The fake blood. Unfortunately, it was real, but
But
it looked like fake blood was coming down.
if somebody would have done that on stage and it was real,
Gag.
tip the dolls. Tip the dolls. I mean, come on. The medical expenses. But it's kind of, there's a lull, and then the head comes out of the water. Boyfriend's head comes out of the water.
That severed head up on the dock.
Which girl, the ability to underwater decapitate somebody and then 3-point it up onto the dock. Absolutely fabulous. I was living for that moment.
Yeah. No. It was talent.
Truly. And then I also got for this floating above the water.
Yeah.
Girl.
She's
Girl. I mean, but that is like
She was
everybody.
like, I ate that.
When we have like a pool party and someone's like, I don't want to get my hair wet.
Right.
Get in the pool.
Baby.
Get
if you
that
go
hair
swim,
wet.
swim.
It's summer. Don't get a blowout in summer.
No. Ooh, no.
It doesn't make sense. But now we cut to LA.
Yeah. Now
Downtown.
we're getting our main girlies.
Yes. So Ellie is the mom. Danny is the boy. I know him because the whole time I'm like, Danny, no.
Yeah. Danny, stop.
Bridget is daughter, and then youngest daughter, Cassie.
Yeah.
Oh, no. We don't. Yeah, we go to LA, but we first
But we're
meet
on Beth first.
Beth. Who's Teresa? Beth is
Caputo.
right. Teresa Caputo.
We meet Beth, who is the
Taking
main
a
girl's.
stinky dump in a club.
Yeah. And she has some kind of stick in her hand. I'm not sure what. I think it's a COVID test. Oh, yeah. Pregnancy test. Work. It's positive.
Well, we don't know. She's just like, oh, boy. And you're like,
Yeah.
I mean, unless she wants to have a baby. But
You can tell. In
if
this
you're taking
environment,
nasty shits in a club, you're not looking to have a baby.
no, she wasn't like, thank God, it's positive.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
that's
she was
not-
plucked.
No, because she was like, fuck, now I have to like start taking my life seriously.
Yeah. So then she goes and sees Sis, who's Ellie.
Yeah.
Who's, if you've seen any like promotional material, she's the girl.
That girl. Like Miss Pussy Miss Con.
She's giving mother.
We were like, this is a potential mother.
This is potential mother. Yeah. So Beth shows up. I love this too. Well, Ellie's also, she's a tattoo artist. She's a single mother.
Yeah.
In a rundown little, beautiful apartment.
The apartment's fierce, but it is old.
It's old.
It's
and things
creepy.
and not good. And they're on the 4th floor. So stairs, no thank you.
4th floor, they were way up at the top.
It was only 4 floors.
Bitch, that apartment complex
Look
is
at the
huge.
thing. Yeah, you must be right. But it said 4th floor on the elevator.
There's no way that was the 4th floor.
Oh.
Because isn't that the whole thing? As they get trapped up there and they can't get out because they're so high up.
But you can still be trapped on the 4th floor. But you're right. Now that you're saying
That apartment complex was
now that you're getting me together, you're right.
I was like, this is the tallest.
Hey, Gideon, you want to be on the
floor I've ever
podcast?
seen.
No.
Oh my God! There's a mirror right here that just scared the shit out of me.
You saw your face.
I'm like, oh
Imagine
shit!
how it feels like me looking at every. Damn
There
it.
you go. Come on. If you
Just
go
say hi. We're recording. You have to.
I'm so fun.
Let's get in. Full of piss. Also, Gids, the color coordinating of all the black today.
It's like 5 different shades of black.
Love. Wait. Okay, so they're on. I was wrong. They're high up.
That's the only time you've been wrong.
Only time ever.
Ever.
Poopy.
Bramo, it's okay, Papa.
This is.
Okay, so she shows up to the apartment and is like, girl.
Wait, but I live for this. Knocks on the door, and then Ellie's like, what's going on out here? And then Beth goes, boo. Punch her right in the face. Punch her right in the face. I'm like, that damn straight.
Literally.
You get what you get.
Yeah, you
Play
shouldn't have
stupid
come.
games, win stupid prizes.
Right.
Period. Don't do
You're
that.
going to show up to my house. First of all, no food.
Girl, bring a snack. Bring a charcuterie. A bottle of wine. Never show up empty-handed.
Never. It's so rude and so distasteful.
Yeah.
Bramo.
And she hasn't been
over.
around for a while. We
Put
find
the
out
wine
she's like
in.
a groupie. She works for... That's Gideon. That's not a phantom or a ghost. Excuse me.
And
Oh my
is
God.
showing up to her to see the family who she has not seen in a long time.
No,
They're
she-
estranged.
Yeah, she even says, "Oh, look what I got for your dad."
And all
Dad ain't
the
even
kids
been
are
there.
like,
One of these.
yeah.
Yeah, scandalo.
Yeah, pull her off with a big hook.
So mom's like, you know what? I'm about to spill some tea to my sister.
Yeah.
Kids, why don't you go get some pizza? Which I heard that and was like, yum.
Oh my god, I know.
I
Gotta
could
get
go for
good
some pizza right
like
now.
some nasty, greasy pizza.
Well, but it's
Yes,
also
please.
LA and there's no good pizza here.
That's so true.
None.
I don't know. The pizza they had
Looked
looked really
bomb.
good. I was like, can
That's
I get
not
the
LA
address for
pizza.
that place?
Yeah, exactly. Send us. I don't care if the demons come.
No.
They
I
can
need some of
deliver
that
it.
pizza.
I'll tip. But they go out to get pizza. Ellie's like, listen, he's gone.
And he ain't coming
They
back.
ain't coming back. They also have to leave the apartment soon because it's falling apart. They're going to destroy it. So it's a lot of...
Yeah.
Ellie's got a lot on her plate.
Yeah, and Beth's like, girl, what? Why didn't you tell me? And she's like, bitch, I
Wrong
called
queen,
you two
Mom.
times.
Called you 2 times and then...
Left you
Beth's
2 voicemails.
Listening to the voicemail.
She's like,
and
oh, fuck, you did. God, work has been crazy.
And she's like,
Work's been
sure,
crazy.
sure. Raising
I'm
2
sorry.
kids. Called her twice. Couldn't answer either time. Couldn't even listen to the voicemail.
No.
Not answering. You got things going on, whatever. Listen to the voicemail, call him back.
Yeah.
Always.
Hello, it's
Especially
your sister.
now. But the FaceTime, I can't do it with you for whatever reason, but like you can now leave a video recording.
What?
As like a little voice note. Like a left,
That-
like a...
That is really
doesn't
cool.
work. Baxter never answers me, but it doesn't... You have
That
to
is
update your
not
phone,
true.
I think.
I constantly answer your phone calls
Whatever.
against my will.
Whatever. So...
Anyway, kids get back with the pizza.
Oh, no, yeah, they pull in. Also, like, the garage, messy, girl. Like, the
Yeah, it
buttons
was
not working. I'm like,
spooky.
you got to get that together.
And then what happens?
Earthquake. This is on the... It's an earthquake. Which,
LA earthquake.
we get earthquakes all the time.
Oh, yeah.
I was so gagged when we first were getting earthquakes here. I was like, wait, that's a legit thing.
My bed shakes.
Yeah, it's not a bit. Like, it
We
shakes.
have like a little like chandelier in our living room. It just rocks.
Girl,
back and
I was
forth.
at work
It's
once.
so scary.
In your Houdini. A lot of things hanging from the ceiling. If you
Just
ever...
shake. Oh, yeah.
Swinging back and forth, and I was like about to take a group in there, and the earthquake was actively happening as I'm like, don't use any excessive force. And then I was like, honestly, the safest place to be is inside the escape room. That's not true.
Total lie.
Completely not true. I was like, we just got to get going. Like you don't
Right.
gag anymore. You get over it, right? Like I'm like, yeah, an earthquake, whatever.
That's so
move
true.
on.
But this was like an earthquake.
yeah, this one like fucked up some
Like
stuff.
the cement in the parking lot like came up. Like there was like giant gap in the floor. Like
They dropped the pizzas. I was so plucked by
when
that.
I saw, I was like, I would never.
Never.
would
Also,
never.
place them down.
Yeah.
If you can't hold them right now, you gave the little girl 4 drinks. Don't give that to the little girl. Those are the easiest things to drop.
Yeah, that's a.
I
that's a
ordered
spill
Wendy's
hazard.
last night. I had one of those with a large drink and then a small Frosty.
Yeah.
First of all, you have to. I mean, it's so difficult to hold that
Right.
because large drink, a lot heavier than a small Frosty.
You're talking about imbalance.
You got to balance it out, and you're gonna give it to a kid who can't even put balance in her life. Also, I do live for her cutting the head off a doll, putting it on the broken broom, and calling it Staffney. I live
This
for
girl is
her.
psycho.
I live. I mean, yeah, that's one of those where you're
Little
like,
Miss Cassie, it's like, ooh.
yeah, that's
Maybe not.
It's one of those like, can you imagine you have a kid, and then you see him cutting up frogs or like dogs in the backyard.
I'm like, oh, Dahmer.
You're like, we're really gonna be doing this right now?
Please, Jeffrey, don't.
Because what do you
it.
do? You send him in, like, because then you're an asshole if you're not like loving your child,
Right.
But you send him away.
Because you're scared of them.
Period.
Okay, so because of the earthquake, they find this like secret chamber
Underneath the
Under the
building
parking lot.
is like a vault.
attic. It's underneath an apartment.
It's a vault,
Yeah.
a bank vault.
Right. And what do they find? Okey spooky booky looky.
Well, brother's like, I'm gonna go down in here and check that out. First off, right off the bat, pass for me.
Why
Right.
are you going down there?
This is rubble, right? Like none of this is supported. You're not like going down a staircase.
Right.
It wasn't like a doorway opened up. It's a hole in the ground.
It's like literally the last thing you're supposed to do.
Ever. You should never go near that. Also, like gets down there and there are just like 1,000 crosses hanging. Which I'm like, what?
I'm not welcome in the church. I would be bouncing.
No. And I mean, what would be a more red flag? Dead bodies down there? Like, you really
Skulls,
don't even. And then he finds the book, which is the Necronomicon.
Yeah, that's right.
That is right, but it's just a weird thing to say. And I love, he pulls it out. It's like wrapped up and it's moving. And he's like, let me open it. Hard pass. If it's moving under there, this is a vault with a bunch of Jesus crosses and something is alive or moving. Even if it's like a mechanic. No, ma'am.
Back away from the book.
You're done.
Sit it down and back up.
But then he looks over. Also, he's a DJ.
Yeah, right. Aspiring.
I don't know if he gets booked gigs. I mean, what makes
At
a DJ
what?
versus an aspiring
14?
DJ? Right? Aren't they
Yeah,
all the
that's
same?
very true. Everyone's aspiring. But he
I made a
finds
playlist once.
a shit ton of records.
Phantom. No, just 2 records.
Oh yeah, 2 records.
Just the 2. And he takes those and the book. And he's like, let's get out of here.
Like, okay.
While all this is happening. Also, remember how the neighbors want to fuck Bridget?
Yeah, the two
Two
brothers.
boy neighbors are like,
Yeah.
hey, come over. We're going to watch Nightmare on Elm Street. All of them.
And she was like, sweetie, I'm gay.
she was serving guys.
She was like, baby, did you see the haircut?
Girl.
Bubba, moving on.
Yeah, and also they were not that cute. Sorry.
Yeah, they were given like little.
And then you fuck the neighbor. I've never actually done this, but if you fuck the neighbor, then the mailbox is gonna be weird. The elevator rides, weird,
awkward.
Yeah. But Ellie's like, where the fuck are the kids? I can't get in contact with them.
Yeah.
Service
She's
is
like,
down.
Neighbors, can you please help me go find the kids?
And older brother of kids who wanted
The neighbors, yeah.
Yeah, who the ones who wanted to fuck Bridget are like, let me get my keys.
Yeah.
We also meet old man whose cat is up in the vents.
Right.
Get that cat out of the vents.
He likes it up there. It's fine.
Whatever.
And then right when they're about to go, ding, ding, ding,
Up the
elevator.
elevator.
They're like, we dropped the pizza.
Drop the pizza, which also then take the pizza up. You can still you
Salvage
can drop.
it.
It
It's
wasn't like they
salvageable.
dropped it. Like when you take a pizza out of the oven,
Yeah.
and it like toppings hit the ground. That's done.
Yeah.
That's
It just didn't look pretty anymore, but the toppings were still there. You could have slid some of it back on.
Mama, make a taco of sorts.
Right.
A quesadilla.
It was salvageable.
I would absolutely.
Maybe it was salvageable.
You know, it's one thing like when the pizza slides or the cheese slides.
Yeah.
Whatever. I mean, bummer. But
Yeah,
like,
but you can just push it back.
yeah,
in
just
place.
figure
It's
it
okay.
out. But they're all, and she's like, don't worry about the pizza.
I'm just happy come here, kids.
Come here,
I'm so
kids.
Happy, so happy.
Because she is a good mom.
She is.
She's
and
got a
she's
lot going on.
So
She's like-
gorgeous. Bitch.
I live for her.
I was like, bitch,
I
you're
live
sick.
for her. Bitch, you're sick.
Bitch, you're sickening. She's like tall, like a gorgeous, long face.
Yeah,
Just-
like edgy,
Yeah.
red hair, gorgeous.
Yeah, tattoo art. Yeah, she's just cool.
Yeah. So they're all up there, whatever. I also live for, and then younger sister, which her name
Cassie,
is
right?
Cassie, nailing it.
Thank you.
Cassie, who we've recently seen is a sociopath for
Right.
cutting her head off dolls.
Yeah.
She's like, I got to go take a bath now. And Aunt Beth is like, you know what? Let me give good sis like a minute. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I'll help you in the bath. But then she pulls the gag of, oh, something got me. She's like, in the bath, something got me. And then pulls out a rubber duck. I'm like, the joke's in the tomfoolery right now. She's
Yeah.
saying, I don't like that.
Right.
This is what I mean. And you learned. You ooky spooky with your sister, got punched in the face.
Yeah, and you're in a horror movie. Can we?
And you're in a horror movie.
Why are you doing this to us? Can't you
Also,
just do
nobody
something?
besides Bridget. Bridget's like, girl, put that book back to Danny.
Bridget is not vibing with the book at all.
She's
I'm
like,
like,
"Put the book
okay,
back."
she's smart.
Yeah, but Danny's like, no, I want to touch it. And then
Stupid
opens
older
it up.
brother.
It got teeth on the side. Locked in teeth.
No. Throw the book away.
Well, he was like, oh, you know, we could sell this. And I'm like, okay, cool. You
Yeah,
don't need to
that's
open
fine.
it.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I would maybe try to open it.
And when I realized I couldn't because it was sealed with teeth, I'd give up.
I would move on.
I'm like, okay, let's go see if we can fix that pizza.
You and I were stuck on the pizza.
Like,
I'm glad you're on the
pizza,
same page
pizza.
here. When they go back down, I'm like, are they going
It's
to grab
still
that
there.
pizza? I mean, it
was probably
what,
hot
like an
still.
hour passes? I mean, room temp pizza is still pizza.
Still pizza, and I'll still eat it.
Oh,
Pizza.
girl. But this is where things get a little crazy. Ellie's like, I got to go do laundry.
Yeah.
She has a little break. She doesn't have to give Cassie a bath.
Down
Cassie's
the
in the bath,
elevator.
goes down the elevator, and right as she's in that elevator, Miss Nosy DJ Danny
He said, "Let's crack this book open." Oh,
crash bleeds onto the book. The book then the teeth after a drop of blood that absorbs into the book.
If a book
Huge red
ever
flags here.
opens because your blood spills on it,
Close the book. Close the book. Cut up
Baby.
your library card. Move on.
come on, move
Okay.
districts.
Move districts. Yeah. Yes. And they have to move either way. This is perfect.
Yeah,
Leave
no,
the book
this is
for the
great.
next people coming in.
Yeah, don't worry about getting rid of it, but leave tonight.
Yeah. 100%. But no. He
No.
bleeds in it, and then the teeth go. Rah, open up.
Yeah,
He opens up the book. Fucked up imagery. Which, I mean, granted, we were kids. Like, I was watching Two Girls, One Cup, or that guy who sat on a mason jar and it broke in his ass and he pulled out glasses.
see, I didn't watch none of that. I was a little innocent boy, so I didn't do any of that. But
people, I mean,
People
it's a joke,
do.
so I understand him like, okay, let me take
Yeah.
a peek. And Bridget's like, no, ma'am. And then because he's a DJ, he's got frickin' fresh.
Yeah.
He puts the demonic, which at first I was like, this is so crazy. You think like old priests are like, yo, get this track. Like that seemed crazy. But I watched a review and they said the Necronomicon is like it's like the Book of the Dead, whatever. It did that because they knew he was the easiest one to get to. And that if they had it, he was like, oh, I know records. He'd be more likely to play it.
whoa,
Yeah, because normally you have to like prescribe. Yeah, you have to like say Latin.
Pre-order.
You have to pre-order.
Pre-order it on
And girl,
Spotify.
it's just so much. save this track.
Yeah.
But normally you have to like speak Latin. Like you have to transcribe it into Latin and then say the words out loud, and that's what get the demons going.
Oh, okay.
But these kids aren't gonna know how to do that.
No.
So they're like, y'all want to twist?
Oh,
See?
get
I
it with
thought-
music.
I was like,
if
oh,
God
what?
can work through,
If the Lord can lead you to it, He can lead you through it.
but also so can Satan.
That's
if
true.
Satan can lead you to it, he can also lead the doom of it.
Okay. I kind of live for that. That's kind of fierce.
Thanks, Mama.
So he starts playing it. Shit gets crazy. I love the way it keeps going, and then like he gets
He
a
tries
little,
to turn it off. Oh yeah,
he gets a little zap, and he goes, ah.
he's like, I know this must be Kim
I'm like,
Petras.
there.
Yeah.
go, people. He's like, let me add this track. He's doing a remix. Also, the priests are like, they explain this is the Book of the Dead.
Right. Continue if you want
Don't
that.
do that. And
Yeah.
you don't want that. I don't want that. You don't want that. We don't want that.
No man.
So just, I understand curiosity, whatever.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Leave it alone.
But he don't.
You don't.
He's
Demons
like-
come in. But then what pissed me off is the demons didn't come fuck him up.
No.
Ellie,
Poor
who's
mama.
trying to do everyone else's laundry, gets wrecked
Right.
in the elevator too.
While the boy's
Shoot her
playing
right up.
Thriller on his thing.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Thriller. And she's
I mean,
like,
it comes off and he's like, "Ugh, this is a bad one. I want that again.
maybe there's something on the B-side.
Yeah. He's like, really?
Yeah.
Bummer. I thought this was a vintage Fleetwood Mac album.
David Bowie's earlier stuff isn't
Yeah.
so good.
Not David Bowie. R.I.P.
Oh.
Maybe whatever. But she gets
but
so
she's
wrecked.
getting-
She gets her. Okay.
The
and they're also- they're
elevator
so nasty to
wires
her.
are like,
No, they shoot her all the way back up.
oh,
in
it's
the
full
elevator.
Tower of Terror.
Yeah, she slams on the ground. She's like, ow.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I got to get the fuck out of here. And she's doing her best. Then that demon comes up, rips her earring out.
That was unnecessary.
That was so fucked up. I like the idea of being like, I like these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I want those.
Plato's Closet where?
Like, it's
Sweetie.
like, girl, there's a clip in the back. They all come out,
Yeah.
rips them out of the earlobe. I don't play that game.
They always, the thing with Evil Dead is they always do like all the things in your head of like, oh, I hope this never happens to me.
They're
it
playing
come
that
to
game.
life.
They're playing
Yeah.
like they think, how can we make this as gross as possible?
Yeah.
And they do it every time.
Yeah, it's ew, it's just icky.
And then the wires come and they're fucking her up, and she's
Yeah.
like,
Full marionette doll.
"Can't see no strings on me" or whatever. What's that Pinocchio song?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of the song.
You get it.
But they got her all hung up.
They got her fucked up.
It's nasty.
But then I do live. Oh, and the power goes out. As this happens, power goes out,
Yeah.
and everybody in the house like, bummer.
Right.
Whatever.
Little do they know, Miss Mama is in there looking like
Oh.
what?
sorry. This is Philip from the liquor store across from 60.
Oh, yeah.
He wants to play a room.
Oh, cute. So yeah, they the power's out, la di da da, and then is this when the mom comes back into the apartment?
Yes.
And
so
she's all fucking.
She heard Thriller and she went, oh. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's like, I love this song. Sorry, really fast.
This
Okay.
is the egg cracking scene.
Yeah, so she comes
Oh my
in and they're like,
God.
Mom, and she goes up to the stove, cast iron on the stove, and just
it's the
throws.
way she moves. It's like so like
and the
like
act
quick
oh,
motions,
dude.
and she puts the cast iron skillet on the she turns the gas on first, which is always scary when you turn the gas on before you put the pan on. That is just a scary image. So the gas is going and she slams the pan on top of it and just starts grabbing eggs.
Which you would think, in my mind, I'm like, I mean, I'm not a big egg person, so I would be kind of grossed
Me
out, but
neither.
I was just thinking, she's cooking up some eggs, whatever. Full eggs, or full shells.
And she starts
and
monologuing.
it looks yucky. Yeah, and she's like, I want to cut you all up and get inside
She's
you.
like, I had the perfect dream where we were all at the park and I wanted to
Talk about codependency.
It was.
Girl.
It was. I know.
Hey, come on.
Yeah, I want to cut all your bodies open and I can live inside you so we're all one big happy family forever.
Yuck. Big yucks. So, and she's looking rough, too, because those wires fucked her up. You know, she's
Yeah.
not like, oh, I'm all good. You know what I mean? Like, the demon's not hiding any of what it's done.
And everyone's like,
Earlobe
did she
ripped.
say what I think she said? And then she doubles all over onto her fours.
With a big
Pukes everywhere. Literally.
Yeah, early.
Yeah. It's me when we get out of the Uber
In West Hollywood.
From downtown to West Hollywood, and I puke all in the bushes, and then I fall over on to my belly.
Yeah.
But I'm like,
Oh, but I love, she got something, she goes, don't let them take my babies. I mean, she knew.
she's still.
She is so smart.
She comes back out, like the demon, like stops taking over for her for a second, and she's able to like speak, like, please protect my babies.
But she pukes up so much that, like, girl, and also white. This is the white puke.
Yeah, this was.
It's not as
bad.
cummy, but it is just a lot of
But
white,
it's
and it like
so much.
floods the floor.
Yeah.
I love the family's like, oh yuck, not on my shoes. Like they take a step
The reactions
back.
are so funny. She's giving full carpet cleaner realness.
Yeah, so they are trying to get her out, but we find out the earthquake fucked up the stairs. Yeah. So there's no stairs, and obviously elevator
is broken.
And Ellie's also like, I'm not trying to get back in that elevator. With all those wires, no ma'am.
No ma'am, she's like PTSD, honey.
Yeah, so she's acting all kinds of way. But she kind of like passes out.
Yeah.
Right?
And then she's laying there in the bed, and the fly,
Why? Eyes wide open.
eyes wide open, dead.
And they're all like, she's dead.
Yeah.
Which also, I don't think anyone was plucked enough.
No. Well,
If I saw my mom just puke that much and then die,
I think they're thinking that maybe they can like still save her or
Okay.
something. That's what's happening in my
but
eyes.
she's not moving. She's
No,
dead.
she's in the bed, and the sister. Why does she blink? Because something like conjures her again. Because a fly lands.
Well,
on
the
her
sister's
eye.
like talking to her, being like, "I'm so sorry."
This is when she plays the voicemail, and it's like, your sister's burning in hell or something like. Or I'm burning
something.
in
I don't
hell.
remember that.
Yeah, she plays a voicemail that isn't real, but like the demon's fucking with her, and it's like, now your sister's burning in hell.
But then she like launches back up.
Yeah, and she's alive again. Or no, she's just laying there first. The fly lands on her eye, and she goes.
But the fly like does a 2-step.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the fly's
The fly hears that Thriller was playing. And moonwalks across her eye.
like the fly's chilling on the eyeball.
Yeah.
And then she blinks it off, and then she shoots up, and
Right.
everyone's like, "Yay,
Yeah.
she's alive!"
She's like, I'm
But
really
she's
hot. I'm hot, you guys.
Get her in the bath.
And they
Cold
put her in the bath.
So they put her in the bath.
This bitch starts bubbling. Hot boiling water.
Boiling the water, and then she does
Up on the ceiling.
like when you dip your toe in a hot tub, and you're like, "Oh, this is too hot." And
Yeah.
she's just like a cat on the ceiling, and then screams.
Lets
at them.
out the most guttural scream
Yeah,
you've ever heard
scary
in your
scream.
life.
All the kids are also they're seeing this going down.
Yeah.
They're like, "Okay, mom." It's me when Shirley would get a little too.
Uh-oh.
Shout out.
There you go.
She plummets back down and so does a scream,
Yeah.
falls back into the tub, being like, "I gotta get pits to the ass." You know what I mean? And this my favorite part of the movie, where then her fingers come up over the side, and she like peeks her head up and goes, "Mommy's with the maggots now."
If someone,
I was like, "She's reading."
if someone looked at me, if my mom looked at me and went, "Mommy's with the maggots now,"
Period. I am
so out of there. Literally.
What I love you, Mom. Don't play it.
Well,
Don't
that
joke
ain't
with
my
that.
mama.
Don't joke with that.
I'm not your mama. That's what she said.
She's
First
giving
of all,
mother.
I'm not your mama.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is a potential mother.
That's you. You're like, okay, mother.
I was like, oh wait, you kind of ate that.
Yeah, you ate
though.
that. And she did.
She did.
But then she's like, okay, I'm going to come for the dolls.
Yeah.
And
she
tries to
starts
go fuck with
attacking.
them. Yeah.
Has a glass shard in her hand.
Gets Beth.
Gets her sister.
In the hand, right?
Yes.
Which.
Through the hand is so too much.
Not through the hand.
There's something about that is just so rotten.
Although, you know what I'm thinking?
What?
Take that glass shard out. You know what I mean?
Ew.
Also, do me like Jesus.
Oh, there you go.
Come on. Come on, get the other one.
And then Little Miss Leslie, she
She says,
like,
you
"Get
all
away
want to
from my
play.
aunt."
Yeah. Because she also, like, now loves the aunt who's never been around.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And her mom looks at her like,
Goes,
and I'm coming for you next.
comes for Miss Leslie, takes the tattoo gun right close to the eyeball.
Right on that
like,
cheek.
licks it, right? Or, like, fucks up herself.
Yeah, I think she gets her own
And
tongue.
then trying to get
she
the
gets,
eyeball.
or I think she gets her cheek or something like that.
Yeah.
She cuts her.
No, well, she does it herself, and then she goes for the eyeball, and then she does what you do with, like, your grandmother on Thanksgiving. You give her the side cheek instead of the open mouth kiss. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
When they go for they want to kiss on the lips, and you're like,
They
miss me with that
haven't.
gay shit.
Yeah.
And hits her in the cheek, and she's like, okay, whoa, first tattoo in the cheek.
Yeah, from my own mom. You're supposed
Kinda
to be
slay.
saying, no, you can't have tattoos, but
Well,
she's giving
for free, I would take it. Not in the cheek. And then,
She's
and then
giving
brother
full
comes up
Mike
with a
Tyson.
chair.
Oh, yeah.
Like, WWE smashes mom.
Thank God.
Which, and I'm like, okay, how quick are you like, mom is a demon? I'm not playing,
I would
like-
recognize it pretty quick if this
I
was
would be like,
happening.
good luck, y'all.
Yeah.
I either jump out the window. I don't care. I'm dead. I'm not doing this. Mom acts a little funky.
Right.
My mom just gets a bad attitude, and I'm out of there.
Oh, my God. And this is when the neighbors come to help.
Yes.
She sprints out at this
Yes.
neighbor, and she takes his eye out or
She
something.
bites
right?
his eye out and then spits it into younger brother's mouth, and he dies from suffocation. Where someone like, breathe through the nose.
Yeah.
Breathe. And maybe if it gets like too far down.
Well, I think when you're choking, you can't breathe at all. Like through your nose,
Yeah.
through your mouth.
Ow. Through the hand.
Yeah.
See, if I had a hole in the hand, we'd be
You'd
in
be
bigger
good.
trouble.
Yeah, we got stuck.
But yeah, okay, I get that now. It doesn't
Yeah.
fully make sense to me in my brain, but okay, work.
Yeah. I mean, the
Work.
trachea is covered, so you can't breathe. That's
So
what it
one
is.
eye gone.
Yeah.
Other one, and then
Then she absolutely
brother or something comes
destroys the brother.
well, also family has to shut the door. They're like, that is their problem now.
Yeah.
Which I sort of live. Like mom is freaking out, be like, I don't know. Lock
Slam
the door.
Lock the door tight.
Yeah. Oh God. But she is wrecking these motherfuckers. I also love that old neighbor who's got the cat up in the vents. Comes out with the shotgun.
Shotgun 1, 2.
Shoots her. She went, really?
She says, "Sweetie,
Really?
that's all you got."
And fucks his ass up.
Wrecks him.
And then she comes back to the door, and she's like, "Hey y'all, this is also when."
Oh, she's slamming her head against the door.
Yeah.
Like, let me
And they're
in.
they're putting
house.
everything over the door. They're like, "No,
Yeah.
ma'am, this ain't
Yeah.
happening."
And they keep her out.
Which is
And
good.
she ends up chilling.
Again, I would probably be like, "Ooh, mom." Oh, girl, everybody decides to email me when we're doing whatever.
Yeah, nobody wants to talk to you until you got something to do.
Girl. We gotta get moving through
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
I
we
got a
gotta-
show tonight. Come
this
to
is
Battle Babies.
Woo! This is the fast forward now. Okay, so
Well, no, so, oh,
they've
brothers
got her
like,
locked out successfully.
yeah. Danny's like, y'all, I have something to confess. I was listening to something. It was funky. We should maybe.
I will say this is my fault.
Yeah, he does kind of own up to
He's
it.
like,
Which I'm like,
y'all, I hate to say it, but I think I messed up.
I think I may have goofed big.
Yes.
Also, sister Bridget's like, she's not feeling great. Beth is also, and again, nobody's like really that pissed.
She's starting to regret the tattoo. She was like, I don't know if it works for me.
I don't know. And Beth is like, okay, you know what? I got to hear the rest of this track.
Yeah.
I got to hear the whole EP.
Mm-hmm.
So she goes in there, puts on headphones, which at first I was like, girl, you're going to let these kids run around? There's Demon Mom?
Yeah.
Like, keep
and
an eye
you're
on
listening
that.
to Alana's new EP.
Yeah, just like,
She's like, I've been waiting for
Okay,
this for
but
months.
no,
I'm
that's
sorry.
not-
Nothing's going to stop me from listening to this.
No,
right now.
100%.
I've waited till midnight for it to drop.
it's out. And it's like midnight. It's LA. It's 9
Yeah.
p.m., but I want to enjoy this song before I
Right.
go to bed.
Exactly.
Um,
It's
and
midnight
also,
Eastern
this
Standard
smooth
Time.
jazz might chill everybody down.
Right.
This
yeah,
album.
Exactly.
But so she's
She's
acting.
like, goddamn man child.
Yeah.
You fucked me so good that I almost said
Oh my God.
hi.
Born to Die, girl.
Yeah.
Don't play that. That's a skip for tonight. You know
Now
what I mean?
wait.
But so she is acting all brand new. She has the headphones on.
Yeah.
Mom stops banging. Oh no, mom's still banging.
I think she
is
chilled out
the-
for a second.
She chilled out for a sec, but then mom's like, "Hey, Cassie."
Well, this when she starts
here.
like
She sounds normal.
yeah. She's like,
Cassie, I'm fine now.
and
I love that.
Cassie looks to the people and she's like, "No, you're not."
She straight up reads this
She was
bitch
like,
so
"Mom,
hard.
you don't look so good."
She was like, "Mom,
And
some age rewind
and
under
mom,
the
mom
eye."
fully just looks in and she's like, "Nothing that a big hug and a kiss from you won't fix."
That's scary. No one's gonna watch this video.
Oh, that's
Straight
the
up
thumbnail.
scary. Yeah, Gee, that's scary. But so she's all plucked. Cassie's like what? 5?
7,
Yeah,
6,
she's young.
4.
She opens the door. Mom.
Grabs her by the throat, trying to reach him, snatches her fucking throat, and then the kids come in and luckily save her and
save
get the
her.
door shut again.
So she's listening to the new track. Bridget's now acting a little funky. She's like,
Yeah.
I don't feel good. I need
Pukes
an
up
Alka-Seltzer.
at
Bugs.
least 75 little bugs.
Black bugs.
Oh, yuck.
She ain't feeling good. We cut away from her. Beth comes back out.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hey, girl, what's good?"
And now
She is
she's going to act all pissy.
like a gargoyle on the kitchen counter,
yeah.
chewing on glass because she's got to kill the bugs.
Yeah.
I say get them out and then kill them.
And
But
she went,
everyone's
she's
on
like,
their own
I'm cutting out
journey.
the middle, man.
Yeah.
Right in the glass
That's
right now.
right.
Thank you.
That's right. She was like, "I'm going to Grinch this."
Yeah. She said, I'll work it out in the morning with my poo.
And so, but then she comes for Miss Beth. And again, Beth, hole in the hand.
Yeah. She's going
I don't
through
know if she
it, no
was
doubt.
listening to the track at this point, but the track has, at some point, it was listened to.
Yeah, she's already listened through the whole
No, she hasn't.
album.
Oh, she listened to a lot of album, but she hasn't got back to the demonic.
Yeah,
She's
she's
like,
gonna
I will
get there.
get
though.
to it.
Yeah,
And it's so hard nowadays. So many new artists
yeah.
saying.
She
you know,
she
it's hard to
starts
keep up.
making a video for her YouTube review.
Yeah, she's doing this.
she's doing this.
We are also dealing with the demonic presence as
yeah,
well. That's-
she's like, so track 1 is
she's reviewing. But girly, Miss Bridget comes for her. You better shop in your claws.
Tell me, is you mad or
And
not?
then, but Ellie's, or not Ellie, it's in my house. Beth throws a cheese grater at her, and she just goes, catches it,
Oh.
and then
It was
cheese
down the
grates
calf?
down the calf. People were
It's
so
literally-
gagged by that. I was like, whatever. I'm like skinny.
Oh yeah, you were like Manny Petty.
I'm like, yeah, get the bottom of the foot next time, bro.
Dead skin, baby.
I really wasn't like. There were so many other moments in this film that I was gagged.
Yeah.
And so she's like, whoa. And then Beth is like, I gotta get out of here now. Like hand, leg, we're doing too much on
Right.
Beth, and everyone else seems kind of fine. Sister charges to little sister.
Right.
Bridget charges to Cassie. They got Cassie a staff knee, holds it up
Right through the mouth.
through the mouth,
About the back
and
of
then
the
Miss
head.
Diva pulls it out and is like, girl, and then she goes down.
She was like, ow.
Yikes.
She's like, oh, paper cut. Fully
And
gashed
Beth
in the back of your head.
Yeah, like through the head.
Yeah.
So she's out. Everyone's like, they wrap her up and which is smart.
Yeah,
You know,
that
if,
was
if
really
there's some
smart.
demonic presence,
And
and
they
like,
got her like locked in the bedroom. Or
Yeah.
like she's all tied up.
this is when she then goes and listens to the track.
Yeah.
We also haven't heard from Ellie in a while.
Yeah.
She's not banging anymore.
Which thank God, because she was getting a little too
Girl,
scary
the
for
neighbors
me.
are calling the cops.
Yeah.
They're like, this is getting out of hand. It's 10:30 at night.
And there's a pizza laying in the garage.
I want that pizza, but I don't want to go interact with her in the hallway. So I
Right.
got to wait for her to go back in.
But you can't just take somebody's pizza. You got to ask them. And she's not taking any questions right now.
She's too busy to take questions. But so she's in there listening. This is when Bridget, y'all want to twist. She ain't dead. She can take that through the head.
Yeah.
She like comes back to life, fucks up the brother a little bit, stabs his hand,
Yeah, it's something like that.
something, whatever. Chaos is happening.
Right.
Ellie comes down from the vents. Never saw the cat. Where the cat at?
She probably ate that cat.
Damn.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
brutal.
that cat. And that guy's, well, he's dead now too, but he would just be there with the shotgun, be like, "Is that my cat?" Is that-" Like every sound, be like, "That's the cat. He's alive still. He's not. He's been eaten."
Yeah, that cat's gone.
So then she's fucking around with, Beth. Brother's getting fucked around with Bridget. Youngest is like, I don't know, pissed.
Yeah, she's doing her thing. She's eating a Danimals on the couch.
She's just like, "Y'all, this is crazy."
She's like, I cannot.
No
believe
dinner.
it."
I dropped the pizza. Really, no dinner.
Yeah.
10:30.
She's starving.
She's just hungry. And then Ellie gets Beth outside, whatever. She eventually puts scissors in Ellie's neck.
Yeah.
And that like conks her out for a second. So then Beth grabs Chrissy. What is that right? The youngest. Cassie. Jesus.
With a K.
Under the arm. No, not really under the arm, but it's like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
So they're out of there because they're like, brother's already done. Good luck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, sorry, we couldn't save you.
Sorry, Bubba.
And also,
was your
Ellie's
fault
probably
anyway.
like, "Girl, I asked you to save the children, not the youngest, the children."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's always youngest privilege too.
They always.
We got
get
it as the oldest.
I know. We don't.
Bridget
get
was the
nothing.
first one out.
But we are always the ones that cause the trouble in the first place.
That's true.
By being
That's
gay.
true. That's gay.
But
she's out in the hallway. Oh, gets the shotgun. Ellie shows up and is floating towards her sister.
Which is never good.
Girl, I see somebody floating.
Well, I'm
But
like
she
hereditary.
takes the leg off.
Thank God.
And then Ellie's like, "Wait, girl."
She's like,
and then the other two come out. This is my favorite part. And they're like,
Oh
"Oh
my
my God.
God.
Oh my God. Mom, you don't have a leg. How are you going to take me to soccer practice?"
this is when they all start morphing together.
And then they start clawing at her insides and trying to get in on that.
Oh.
And Ellie's like, not Ellie.
Beth.
Beth is like,
Yeah.
"Come on, little girl. We're going to get in the elevator."
Right.
Which, take the risk with the stairs. You know what I mean? Jump
Yeah.
the floor that's, like, the elevator is not good. We know it's not good.
Right.
There's no power in the building. Elevator's not going to be helpful at all. But they get in there, and that elevator gets her period. Gets her first period, and it's a heavy flow.
It's full The Shining.
Coming up from the floor, and then up on top, we see a bunch of hands coming in.
Oh.
So they have now ripped into Mama.
And they were creating a superhuman.
They're a superhuman. And Ellie's like, or Miss Beth is like, "Girl, we might
gotta
be down
get the
for
fuck out of here.
And for whatever reason, the elevator because the blood is getting heavy.
Yeah.
So it drops down, full shining, doors come open.
It's
They're like,
so
we
pretty.
gotta go. They go into the garage. She has the car key. Oh, the keys were stuck in the elevator. She has
From
the keys.
earlier.
Turns on the car, driving Miss Daisy into a pothole. Now no car
Because of the earthquake.
because the earthquake. And look, check your surroundings.
Yeah.
You know,
She
I
needed to use
don't
that
care
backup
how
cam.
scared you are. You want to, what is it? Check your rear view. Check your seat belt. Like,
Right.
you gotta do
There's
it.
the steps of service.
Of course.
And the fucking demon monster's coming after him.
All these limbs, all three of them now one morphous, bloody creature. They're also, Ms. Beth and Cassie, dripping in blood.
Yeah, they're covered.
Yeah, like Cassie's not bouncing back.
No.
You know what I mean? There's no child psychiatrist who's going to show up and like fix it.
Work this out
You're
for
done.
her. Yeah.
You're done. It's screwed. But what happens? Oh, and there's a wood chipper.
The wood chipper.
There's a wood chipper.
The wood chipper, for some reason, in the parking lot.
Yeah. So they're trying to get Miss Beth.
Three bodies
trying to get Miss Beth into the wood chipper.
Yeah.
She's like, "Wrong queen, mama, because I'm
Yeah.
not the one."
You didn't know
There's
I
a
was so
chainsaw.
strong.
They turn off. Point being, this is like, it's a fight scene. It's great,
Yeah.
wonderful.
It's really good.
But then they get the creepy monster into the wood chipper.
Yes.
They got everything except for, fucking kill me, the head of Miss Ellie.
Yeah.
And
Because she's so gorgeous.
Because she gives good head.
Yes, she's giving face.
But she's still reading.
Yeah.
I live for that. I hope if I get decapitated that like
Your head
for
still
whatever
works.
reason, just like a couple more reads. You know what I mean? Like a couple quick ones. I think it'd be fierce.
Yeah.
But then she kicks the head in, and I love. Then they just like hold hands and walk away.
I was like, and it was Thelma and Louise of the modern day.
T. And what we found out was that demon that girl from the beginning, remember her? Who puked up cum, lives in the apartment. Demon got up in her.
And then we realized that the first events actually happened after. It's a Christopher Nolan time switch up.
Period.
So,
oh my God.
Did you like the movie? Did you even see it? Or are you too scared?
It's really scary. It's intense. What would you do to survive this? What's your Baxter piece of advice to survive?
Oh, Baxter's piece of advice. We haven't done that in a while.
I know. Bring it back.
Baxter's piece of advice for surviving Evil Dead Rise is when you drop the pizza the first time, go get a new one. Go get a new one. Make that your priority.
Go get a new one.
And
I am so sorry about this word.
We'll just check into an Airbnb for the night. Because if there is an earthquake happening, baby, I ain't going back into my apartment that's way up on the fucking top floor.
No, don't take the elevator.
No.
Don't take the elevator.
And don't crawl in no fucking broken rocks in the bottom of your apartment.
That's what I mean. Don't be doing that.
Mind your business.
If you see a vault, period, leave it alone.
Yes.
Leave it alone. There's
when has it ever
there.
worked out for
you think
anybody?
you're going to open up, it's going to be jewels?
No, baby.
It's never jewels.
No. I'm like, are they hurting for money that bad?
Yeah, they were, clearly. But, like, I don't care. You see Jesus involved? If there is, like, religious iconography, number one, you're either stealing from a church, which, yikes, I don't know about how all that works.
You don't steal from the church. The church steals from you.
Period.
Thank you.
Period.
That's the way it's been set up for years and years.
And that is our review on Evil Dead Rise.
Bye.
Bye. Sorry, we got to go. Bye.